Yo, what up, y'all? This is All American Nature here again. Another video. About to hit the reins today. Stay tapped in, tap in. Stay tuned. Nip in the back. Nip in the back. Double hit at that fit too. Too crazy. Too stone cold. Too wild. Alright, we're here at the range. 9:38. Take some practice shots. .226. I don't really want to use a laser beam. That was a bottleneck one. Hadn't seen that. Maybe that's what to look. Their bottleneck. That's like I think that firm hold on it or something like that. Yeah, we gonna rip it out. Rip it out. Tap. Tap. Right. Third bottleneck.
Come back and see us.
I don't know why it likes to do that. That's weird. Okay.
Tell you what, I'm not the paper police. Hold on. I'm not.
I thought. That was just a little slide clear. That was all. I got one more bottleneck, so I'm gonna shoot that one.
Got a 22. Let's have a laser.
It may have been this mag also. I don't know. New mag. Gotta break it in. Getting like 80 rounds through it. DA.
Not very good either. Look, he's shooting. Guys out front, how much are you doing? Come back to see us. Well, it's because you're. Yeah, you're putting twice as many rounds I am. Yes, we have 4 lanes over there.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
now if you have a rifle that's a pistol caliber, you can shoot it on that. Only the bigger rifles on the other side. 223, all 5, all that will be shot on those lanes over there. 9 through 12. Thank you guys. Yeah. With water in here? Yes, you can. Okay. You can go get it. Yeah.
But now, for real, you see what we got going. You see what we working with today. I don't want to play with y'all no more because I've been having this video in the works for a while. You can see. No, for real. This when I start with this one, this is just my tactical light for my AR, my Bushmaster XM. That's this right here. Gets the light. You know, you can see what you're seeing. Get your sight picture down. Lock in or whatever you know what I'm saying. Aim in the safe direction. Make sure you aim in the safe direction. There's no magnets. There's no magnets, guys. Clear, guys. But as you can see, I have made some modifications to this weapon. This is the height riser. The riser from Temu. Stainless steel riser from Temu. It doesn't really come loose. I got two. I got one riser here which the flashlight is on. I got a riser here. Then I went to my local pawn. Got this Pro Mag Picatinny quad Picatinny rail. Got it looking super nice. And this extra light right here, you see I got a mini side light and a main flashlight, main edition, you feel me? This is a nice little muzzle flash hider with the reduction, with the flash reduction thing at the bottom. This Darkfang, I put this on simply due to the fact that it was a Picatinny compatible flashlight. I got another, pistol coming in soon that it's gonna go on. I'm switching the colors up, but this is my initial one. This is the first one I showed you guys, the red dot one. The red dot AR Bushmaster with the red dot. Not too many real life use cases, but I did want to see, how ergonomically, how quick I could get off the draw, or how fast I could get to the red dot, to the extra flashlight if I'm not, because I can get two. But the quad Picatinny did help a lot. You feel me? You get that, makes it look like a little different weapon. I'm actually I'm gonna shorten this barrel down. I'm gonna get that snake charmer 11.5-inch snake charmer barrel upper receiver. Upper, not receiver. But yeah, that'll be in the future. That has the other kind, the other rails, the other cane guard option. Yeah, I hadn't done anything really to this thing. Just made it look like more of a war gun, more of a war weapon. It's HTF a little bit. It's kind of long, but that's the point of taking it down to that 11.5. Get that directly from Bushmaster, because there's no real reason to play with your XM, because it's a mil spec AR XM, whatever you want to call it. But because when I change it over, that upper is called the Zulu upper. So when on the website, when they fully assemble it and they sell it to you, they call it the Bravo Zulu. So I'm glad I got my E2S XM15 E2S, so I don't have to go that Bravo Zulu route. You know, I'm sure I'll have to get a whole drill to get a fun switch anyways, you know, or like, you feel me, drop in a trigger or something. But nah, yo, this video really, though, you know, in continuation, is about this here. This right here. Boom. It's a Darkfang. I could have been done this, but it's a Darkfang red dot. You see, the one I have on my AR has the red dot logo. This one, okay, this one lasts 30 hours. 30-hour charge time. Laser time. Like 60 hours, 50 hours with the flashlight. Something like that. Something different. Or like 30 hours laser, 20 hours flashlight or something. But this is a little different. I actually currently have it on my carry gun. It's my carry gun. I don't carry it, but it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. It's clear. This is my 226 Tech Ops safe direction. This is my 226 Tech Ops. Before we get to that though, you see, bam. Hopefully y'all don't have any epileptic issues. But check me out. This is the flashlight for that. That's the red dot one. But I'm thinking it has something to do with charge time and use time, because that flashlight was really vibrant and pulsating. But this one doesn't move as fast, and the dot is crazy. Not gonna lie, it's a crazy dot, y'all. It's a really blue dot. It's a really blue dot. Crazy blue dot. Not gonna lie. I know people hate laser beams. People hate the colored, colored effects. Looking at you from 50 yards away with a dot, sounds stupid to a lot of people. So, especially in real world cases, real use cases. Feel me? As you can tell, this gun doesn't really have issues in terms of mechanism, rack and back, very easy to do. If you ever needed to, boom, pull this real quick and rack it back. It's not a Glock. You can pull the hammer back a little bit and get some leeway, get some nice little slide coverage, you feel me? And still be silent with it, you feel me? Not all the way like in your face. I'm racking my, firearm, about to, handle business. But yeah, it's they were cheap gun lights. That's why I got them. They're very sturdy. They're like stainless steel. I've only had one instance where I went to the range and shot it about 50 shots, 60 shots, and the light was a little bit loose, but I noticed it before it, completely kept coming apart and stuff like that. 9mm, 9mm. Feel me? 9mm can't go wrong with your 9mm. Can't go wrong with a nice 9mm gun. Cheap ammo. Runs. You don't have to worry about Bullet's too big, bullet's gonna jam up, bullet's gonna do whatever. But you can see in the video, my bullets were bottlenecking real bad. But I think that's because I don't have this gun over 300 rounds. I don't think I have over 200 rounds through this gun. That's not a pride statement. That's just a fact. I think I've shot more rounds through my carry gun. This is I'm gonna clear this weapon here. Gonna keep this. This is what I was carrying today. This is not really anything to do too much with this video besides that I was shooting it. You saw me shooting it. Accuracy is very 10 yards, 10, 12 yards, very on point. Multiple cases where I stepped in the range. My first shot was a bullseye right through the dead center of the paper. So if you're about 10 yards away, this is a good shot placement. This has good shot placement. I'm looking at this, noticing these sights. These sights are like very seems like they're past SIG sights or something. I don't know. They're super duper visible. Super visible. Super like wet looking. But yeah, I think this is a really cool looking gun, cool looking pistol. If you have one of these, or if you are able to get one of these, it's definitely a recommendation for me. Unless you want to get the 238, which ladies, it's even better. Lighter. You get the same rounds, 8 rounds, and it's super light. 380 rather than a 9 with the big. You probably get about 7 ounces, 8, 10 ounces. That just aren't there. In a pocket, concealed carry. You feel me? But this right here, though, is what I would recommend in terms of solid home defense, solid self-defense. If you're looking for over 18 rounds, if you're looking for something that you don't care to be modular, if you want modular, you definitely can go MOS Glock all day. You can go SIG 320. SIG 365 XL all day. They come milled. They come with laser dot, red dot sights. They come with cool sights, night sights, and all that. But the 226 is not something that you can just find milled all the time unless you get a Legion. But if you get a Legion, you're paying that Legion standard price, standard higher quality price. You feel me? I'm definitely going to be taking this sticker off soon. As soon as I get my other 45 ACP 220, which is, what's in the works. I'm going to put the blue dot on that one. And then we can hit the range and do more reviews. But yeah. Wington, New Hampshire. Newington, New Hampshire. This is where this was manufactured. This is 226 Tech Ops. Story is one man again. I saw it. I noticed the back. I noticed the rear handle. I noticed it was awesome. It was in great condition. I noticed the orange, the little square tag. Of course, it's a price tag on it. But then I noticed the thread and the sights, the green sights. But then they were like, hey, that's not something that we get in often. I did ask. I had to put down on it. And it was that, I didn't want to give up just because it wasn't milled, or just because it wasn't silver, or just because it was reverse threaded instead of right hand threaded, which means if I twist it to to the right, twisting it to the right, unscrews it, and twisting it to the left tightens it. So, and that's a SIG barrel. That's actually a complete SIG stock barrel. I'm thinking it came from, you can buy it online for about $300, but I'm assuming that it came from an officer or something like that, somebody in law enforcement. They didn't say this was a trade-in, police trade-in, but it was used. It was, so maybe roundage is, no, actually, looking back, I think when I paid for it, I think this was the one that didn't have 200 rounds on it. But I know it was used. I don't know how many rounds came on it. I just know I haven't shot but maybe 100 rounds through it. 150. About 150, to be honest with you. It has a nice, you can't really see it. You can kind of see it in the main one. But you see there's like a blue dot, blue tracer, blue trace. The red doesn't do that. The red doesn't carry like that. Like when you aim, you can see the whole path of the line, the path of the laser. Whereas on the red, you can just see the dot where it lands. But this one's pretty cool. I think this is like a UV laser beam, meant for pitch darkness, meant for 0 obstructions. 10 hour battery life. It's pretty cool. Very hey, it's new to me. It was only $25, about $50 for both of the lasers. Honestly though, I really can't see myself keeping them on this gun particularly, unless I get a holster, like an IWB holster that just takes any laser. Because there's a chest rig, a running chest rig that I'd like, to have my piece on my chest so I can go for runs and stuff like that, more cozily, we'll say. But yeah, that was just a piece of my, a piece of my mind, piece of knowledge on my end, just, in terms of my EDC, just, my little 7 rounds that I carry in my pocket whenever I'm, at the gas station or grocery store or whatever. Yeah, I've never actually carried this. I haven't, I brought it with me, but I hadn't actually carried it really. Because no holster, no chest rig, no underarm rig. This is really a really thick EDC, a really thick full size carry. So, and hey, these mags, man, these mags, y'all, are fire. These are 2 SIG mags, right? This is 17. This is 20 round mag. Yeah. Only has 5 and 10 on the side there. 5, 10 on up, and then this one is cool. It has 5, 10, 15, and 20. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Those are just the SIG mags now. This one is my favorite though, because it drops out so easily. It drops out so smoothly. It drops out a lot more uniform. Let me show you an example. Of course it's SIG, it's gonna drop out. But this one drops out like butter, real butter. And it has like, you can tell, a little bit of shake. A little bit of that shake, that's nasty work. That's nasty work. Is what that is. You don't have to have. It's not that much shake, not as much shake. But it's a Sig mag, you feel me? They all have nice clean drops. Now this one doesn't drop as well. But it also, you have to push it in with your finger. Hey, nice drop. But this is one of those mags that let's double check out. It's clear. But this is one of those mags that you hear about, but you actually have never seen. It's made in Italy. Made in Italy, right? It's called Mekgar. On Sig's website, the Sig magazine and the Mekgar magazine are the exact same price. And you get the same 20 rounds. Two 20-round mags, and I got two 20-round mags and a 17. I definitely would recommend the Mekgar over the Sig, but you feel me? It's relative to what you want to do, how you want to go about it, because this is a really nice mag as well. The nice extended lip is cool. Gives it a nice angled L shape. Nice uniform weight. If you're like, going full balls to the wall, like gun battle in the streets, you feel me? So it's just a at home look. My weapons, laser beams, modifications, insight, what we're doing, where we're going, where we're taking it in the future. Yeah, just gonna keep it hard, keep it light. All American nature, all American. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We down. We going through a lot right now, but you feel me? We can overcome. We gonna bounce back. You feel me? I'm coming through. We gonna bounce back. All American nature, all American, bro. All American awesome, all American coolness, all American nature out. We're gonna kick it one day soon, though. We're gonna kick it one day soon. We're gonna kick it soon.